Hi guys, welcome back. Mage with me, Sid, and I've been a little bit busy working on the castle. I've got a few things I want to do today building, and I want to continue with Witchery a bit, I think. So, castle gate, well, castle entrance. I've got these are really nice. These are the chisel mod stones. So they've got these going on here. We've got some lava behind some chisel mod glass, some more chisel mod stuff going up there with the, I don't know whether you can see the flames very well, but a bit of netherrack burning, and that is the same as that, but obsidian. So that's what we got going on the outside. Now on the inside, once we're through here, still got my portal here, and we're running, and let me just start off in here. So this is the Witchery Grove. I've laid out using the 3 types of Witchery wood, the rowan, and for some reason it thinks they're all rowan, but yeah, the rowan leaves, hawthorn, and that's alder, I think, on the other one. This farm area is going to have to move out of here, but we've got like a nice little grove with the waterfall coming down. This is all lit, so nothing's spawned, and in here we've got the little witch's hut. Again, this is wicker on carpenter's blocks going into the little witch's hut, which at the moment has got the witch's oven in it. Elsewhere, what have we done? Let me just bounce through this way. Oh yeah, we've got the nice little spiky iron bars. Still got to put my forge in. Some stuff going on here. We've got a little bit of roof on the castle on this section, and these are brilliant. These are carpenter's doors with magic blocks on them. I mean, I was gobsmacked when that worked. This is concrete from the chisel mod. We've got my couple of armor stands, a little bit of decoration in here. But when you're on concrete, you move faster, which is pretty cool. That's Sergeant Moo in the tower guarding the place. Now in here, I haven't done the floor. That's what I want to do today. But I have put in my spell altar on this floor. It's I'm not sure whether I like it here or not. I may move it yet, but. And then in this room we have got just a long room with this again carpenter's blocks and the chisel floor basically, and chisel walls, so all in marble. There's some marble off in the mountains off that way. This is still a pigsty, and then what we started doing here is this is my first floor, so I've started planning out with the old carpenter's blocks what I'm going to do on this floor. And we go up a floor to the next one. This needs, I have no idea how I'm going to do this yet. This may be a solid floor with a couple of rooms on it. Through here we've got the balcony area, again magic blocks on carpenter's barriers and carpenter's block windows. And then we'll be coming up to here, which is going to have, it's not going to be the same area as this. It's going to be partially patio, I suppose, for want of a better word. And then we've got the walls going around there. So I've been busy building, and I'm trying to keep the building off camera because this is primarily about the magic mods. Incidentally, down here is my basement, which I started digging out using the dig spell, which, whoa. So my plan today, first thing I need to do is, I think I have a little obsidian left. I hope I've got a little obsidian left. Little obsidian, coal, nether brick. Oh, I don't think I've got any obsidian left. I want 4 of those, and I want, get back in. 4 of those, and I want some glass now. Did I see glass in there? I did. I actually want glass panes, but I can make those pretty quick. And I've got one too many again. Where's my crafting bench? Okay, glass panes. Now, this is not particularly magical, but it is going to be very useful for going to get some lava, which is what I'm going to need to craft what I want to craft for the floor in the main room out there. I don't know why I'm kind of gesturing with my head here for some peculiar reason. So I'm going to want to put a few stacks of smooth stone on. And we're going to want to head out into the wilds to a friendly little lava pool I know. So I will see you when we get over there. Okay, we're here. And it's right next to this taint, which makes it fun. Okay, let me give myself a safer access to this for starters. And I recall that these tanks retain their inventory when harvested, so what we'll do is we'll stick a couple of buckets in. Bonk, bonk, and we'll just double check that. Yep, it does. So I can bring back 32 buckets of lava, which should be more than adequate. So we have got taint on our border. It seems to be on the border all the time, to be honest, in Thorncraft, so I honestly can't remember whether I've got it turned on for spread or not, so I probably need to check that. Generally speaking, I prefer to have it spread turned off, just because I think taint spreading like it does with such limited mechanics for give me some. For removing it, I mean, you've got the ethereal bloom now, which we didn't have. That's the new one I've heard of recently. Or you could do the old pop the silver wood trees, the old magical trees in there, and hopefully get a pure node, which would spread the magical forest and do all that kind of. But it really wasn't an ideal solution to something that, I mean, the first time I ever played Thorncraft, it absolutely ruined my world. It just made a complete mess of it. It's getting dark, which is brilliant. We're nearly done though, I think. Let me just have a look what we're at. 15, so a little bit more and we can fly back using my good old fly spell. 16, 16, lovely. And there's still some left over for later. Yeah, so I need to check whether that's turned on or off, because that is not a friendly thing. It's not actually that far from the castle. It's the castle's just round this headland here, so we can use the old fly spell to get us a little bit of speed on, a bit of a wiggle, and it doesn't last as long as I'd like, it has to be said, this fly spell. And the world is not loading. Whee! And it does use a fair bit of mana as well. Here we go. Castle ahoy. And we're home. Okay, so the reason I want all this lava is in the chisel mod there's a thing called lava stone. No, hang on. You know what, I've gone grabbing the lava and that wasn't what I wanted to put on this floor. Doesn't matter, does not matter, I do want it anyway. Give me that back. Stick that there, should have a whole load of this stone. Now if we look in NEI at the uses of this, shaped crafting should show me, hopefully, forget them, they're reliquary bullets which don't really fit with what I've envisaged for the series. Okay, blood magic, we've got to get into that later. Unfortunately, getting a little bit more experience with that now. So we've got this one, which is stone around a feather, and this is what I'm actually thinking of doing here. And then we've got this one, which is stone around lava. Fantasy blocks, I've played with those. I really don't like them around gold nugget. They might be useful somewhere. Futuristic armor plating, obviously no place, and that is just vile. That is one of the worst looking blocks. Factory block doesn't really fit either. So what we can do is I'll grab a bucket and crafting table, and we'll go and we'll whack that around there, and that'll give us 8 of those. And then I will hunt through for feathers and grab some more stone. What am I doing? And I think we've got enough for a couple of lots of that. So that's the holy stone. Now let me just show you this as it stands. In fact, let's just sleep before anything unpleasant comes in. Incidentally, that ant that appeared, it comes when you cut down, it appears to be rowan saplings. That was one that I duplicated it with. Rowan trees. So we've got this. Now that is going to look brilliant for an evil wizard's castle. But it doesn't stop there, because this is the chisel mod, of course. So if I take my chisel and stick that in there, I've got all these variations, so I can go and say I'd like it to be that. And we get the same thing, but evil, dark looking bricks. So that is definitely going to find a place. I think I may even think about replacing this. This is a nether brick, which has been chiseled, and I'm not 100% happy with it, I must say. So that's that one. Now this one is deeply cool. You get these lovely little sparkles on it. Now that's obviously unchiseled. Oh, and it makes all these lovely little noises as well, of course. But I've got, once I'm in there, we've got a whole host of options for the floor. So I'm not sure what to go with. Let's try that. Just here. How many have I got? 16, so we can afford to take that lot out. And I think that will look brilliant for a magical castle, just with those light effects going on. Now I'm thinking I may mix up the... I'll have to go down and get those, won't I? Where's my spell book? Bunk, bunk. Whee! Yeah, so this is fairly hefty. That thing there is my trough for putting mana, liquid essence, into the neutral altar. Right, leap spell please. And whoa, a bit too much leap. Just made it that time. Yeah, the leap spell, I don't know whether I did this on the last episode, but when you cast leap, wait for it to run out, you get some serious height off of that. Let's just try the chisel again and see if we can come up with a kind of mixed design for smooth, holy stones, plate, platform. I'm going to try some of that and just maybe border the edge round with this one, and then have that going on in the middle. I think that may look pretty good. So I'm going to get this done and I will be back, and then we'll start getting on with some witchery. So be back in a moment. Alright, got the floor done. I've just turned my in-game sound up, just to demonstrate, just so you can listen to this. I could only just hear it at the setting I had, but Gotta love that sound. And the visual effect of this floor is quite stunning. Now I've also put in the lava stone here, so we've got the red circle spinning on the thing. I just noticed I haven't lit that one up. Yeah, let me just set my game sound up. Let me just set my game sound back to about 35. And right. So, witchcraft, witchery. So we've got quite a lot of herbs growing. We've got the Spanish moss. We've got, that's not witchery. We've obviously got all of these water artichokes and stuff. We've got plenty of trees in here. And I brought over my chest now. For some reason it doesn't recognise the witchcraft books as books for bibliocraft, so I've had to put item shelves up, which was a bit of a bind. So let's have a look what we've got. We've got the fumes, and if I go and skip through the books, there is the we've done that one. Now the next step I think is the distilling. And to do that, we're going to need some Breath of the Goddess, a feather. I think I have one left, just an ink sac, belladonna, and a book. So let me just run and get that. I should have thought of that before. What is one? I just saw something out the corner of my eye then. Ding, 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 ding. Right, so we need a book. Book. Have I got any leather or paper? So one thing not having my farm set up yet is I'll take some saplings with me as well. I'll just leave one of each. As long as I've got one of each, then we'll be good. And I'll take some clay as well, because again that will be useful. Right, I've got that. I've got leather. What did we say we needed? Feather and a squid ink sac. Inky sac. Oh, more leather. I'll leave that one there. And a feather. Where did I put the feather? There's definitely one whole feather left. I'll take that paper. That'd be handy. Feather. Feather. Otherwise I'm going to have to go out and brutally. There we go, feather. I knew I had one. I'm going to have to go out and brutally murder chickens anyway. But at least not today. Boing, 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 boing. Right, so making the witchcraft book of distilling. Let's get one of them made. And oops. Oh, I need that exhale of the horned one. I need Breath of the Goddess. Now, Breath of the Goddess was, if my book memory is correct, is a birch, which I've got 2 whole saplings for. Let's go for it. If we're going to be lucky, we might get it this first one. Come on. Otherwise I'm going to have to go and chop down some birch saplings and get some more birch trees and get some more birch saplings. No, we're not out of luck. Right, I'm going to go and chop down some trees. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I've got some other saplings as well, which we can whack through at some point. So we should be good now to make the distillery or distilling book and learn how to do that. Belladonna flower, thank you very much. Bit of wolfsbane on the top, and we have a new book. Let me stick that out of the way, and those while we're here. Oh, and those. So let's have a look. What we got? Ensure the distillery is near to an altar to get power. Oh, so we need an altar first. Place the items into the distillery along with the required number of clay jars. Wait for the distillation process. So, distill these items. Results gives. Yeah, okay. There's an awful lot of things we can distill. Diamond vapor. So I suppose we need to find out about altars. Winter Witch book. Circle magic. Do we think it's that one? I need another feather and I need a whiff of magic. Okay. Oh, that's not what I'm after. Whiff of magic from Rowan. Rowan saplings or Rowan wood? I suppose saplings. This is not going according to plan. Oh, we've got plenty of Breath of the Goddess coming out now anyway. I need to go and find a chicken. I can't believe I need to find a chicken. How sad is it that my progress into witchcraft is being hampered by the lack of a chicken. I chopped all the trees down and did things. I only actually got 3 saplings initially from the birches, so I've basically came out and started bone mealing like an idiot. Let's see if we can find a chicken. Or 5. More than one chicken would be good. I keep on seeing movement out of the corner of my eye as well, which is worrying. I can grab all these some other time. I'm on a mission to find chicken. Hello. Gotcha. 2 feathers. Oh, there's another one. Standing in thin air. It's super magic chicken. Come on, chicken. Come say hello. Whoa. Why have we gone to this colour? That's normally the colour you get when there's an altar about. I don't see an altar, so anyway. Excuse me, sheep. Anyway, we are back in business as far as feathers are concerned, so we can at least continue this. And I'm going to try and make the well, I need to make the whiff of magic, and see where we go from there. I think it's a circle magic. There's a book for everything, and every single bit of witchcraft is explained in the relevant book. So, you know, it's like Dummy's Guide to Witchcraft. Why isn't that a thing, in fact? Dummy's Guide to Witchcraft would be... Whoa. Would certainly be in things. Okay. What am I doing? That lot's finished, so I've got some breath of that. I need some Rowan saplings. Keep one. Let's go see whether that's the one we need for a whiff of magic. In the meantime, I'll munch a cob. Come on, give me that whiff of magic. It might be Rowan wood. This is the... No, there we go. Whiff of magic. Did I bring any more ink sacks around with me? I didn't, did I? Right, I'm going to go and grab that and I'll be right back, rather than having you follow me around while I correct my derps. Right, we've got everything. Circle magic. 101. Brews and infusion. Circle magic. So I suppose that'll be the other one. Let's have a look. So circle magic. Draw coloured circles. An altar is often needed. Are you going to tell me anything about the altar? Ritual of binding. Pulls the circles into the talisman. No. Alright. We're going to do this the other way. I'm pretty certain I actually know how this works anyway, so what I need to find is the altar stone, which is Horned One, Breath of the Goddess, water bottle, rowan wood, and brick. And I need, that makes 3, and I need 6 of those. So I'm going to pull that together. Let me have a look. I've got the Breath of the Goddess, the horned one. Oh, got some whiffs of magic as well. Horned one is from oak saplings, so let me whack that in there. I'm going to grab the rest of the stuff. I think I've got the rowan wood, it's just the bricks I need. So I'll wait till I've got that, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we've got it all together. Breath of the Goddess, water bottles, rowan wood, and I just need to add another water bottle, and we have our altar. Now, from what I've seen of this, when I've watched various other YouTubers do this, they will normally do the altar here, just inside this circle, and I believe it has a range of about, oh, you can see there's particles then. Did you see that particle fly into it? So it's got 1192. Now that is variable. You can see the actual particles flying in for the nature around it. And the more natural surroundings it has, the more powerful the altar. And then you can add things to it to make it even more powerful, from what I understand. So that's pretty cool. That's where my center of my circle goes. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to the back wall. And I think it's supposed to have a range of about 16. So we got the distillery, which is iron, gold, clay jars, not a problem, and an attuned crystal, which needs a whiff of magic, a diamond, and a lava bucket. So what I'm going to need is a whiff of magic. Got my bucket. Pardon me. And we can go whiz around here. Find a diamond. So I have got plenty, they're all in block form. And a lava bucket. And we can just whack that through quickly. So that gives us that, and I need some iron, some gold. Okay, some iron, some gold, and some clay jars, which we've got through there. Oh, there's no door in there yet. Righty-hoo. This Spanish moss spreads so fast, it's untrue. I wonder if it spreads that fast in real life. I don't know. Where am I? Blah blah blah. We're doing the distillery. Which if we whack that across, we bonk 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 bonk, bonk bonk, bonk, and give me a couple of those, and bonk bonk. So that gives us the Witch's distillery. Now I'm going to place that there for now. I think I probably want to get some tables actually. Have I got any ordinary wood on me? I haven't. I'll do that some other time, but this is the distillery, and it does need to be within range of the altar to gain power apparently. Hopefully that is in range. So let me have a look at a simple distillation thing. What do we do? Diamond and oil of vitriol. Well, we haven't got oil of vitriol, we need to go back. Do the basic one. Foul fume and quick lime with 1 clay jar gives gypsum, oil of vitriol, and slime ball. So, where do we get a foul fume from? I think that's from here, and we just go whiff of magic, odor of purity, wood, or food or wood for foul fumes. So if I go and grab some wood anyway, that will give me the foul fumes. What was the other one? The foul fume and I'm going to be bouncing between books a lot, I think. And quick lime. How do I get quick lime? Quick lime. We're quick? No, quick. Quick lime. Oh, it's just wood ash. Okay, well we've got lots of that because I've been through and done all of that stuff there. So we can dump that up there. So I wanted some ordinary wood, didn't I? And I can build them tables to put those things on while I'm at it then, which would be nice. Do-do-do-do. Bong, bong, bong. Alright, wood. What do we fancy? I fancy spruce. And we'll have a bit of oak as well. Right, let's try and get this bit done, and then we can, hopefully next episode, try and get into this in a little bit more detail of how we actually use this. Jump across my altar. How is it? Oh, fully charged. So, we need some foul fume. Let me just stick 10 of those in, that should be fine. And while we're doing that, I want to get some of this going on. And I want to get a little bit of that going on. And I think tables are that. Yeah, so bonk, 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 I'll have a couple. And then and a couple more. We'll have 4. That seems like a good number. And we'll dig you up. Bonk. And we'll place 3 like that, and we'll stick our distillery thing up. No. We'll stick it on the actual table. For that, we've got foul fumes. That's good. I need some of those out. And what was it? It was foul fumes and oh god, my memory, I tell you, is terrible. Quick lime, which was the thingamabob. I'm just about to do my usual trick. So that goes in, we get quick lime out, we go foul fumes, quick lime, and a bottle. Yep, we're in range, that's good, it's working. And this will then separate off into its distilled components. So we've got more foul fumes. So I imagine we're going to be doing a lot of cooking here and quite a lot of distilling here to get various ingredients to use out there. Now, I don't know how much energy is that using? Not a lot. As I say, I know we can increase the power of that altar anyway, so almost there. And that gives us an oil of vitriol, some gypsum, and a slime ball, which is always handy. And then from there, oh, not that book. From there we can take the Breath of the Goddess and Lapis to get a tear of the Goddess, and I'll get a whole load. Needs 3 clay jars. Needs 3 clay jars. That one, and that will give us diamond vapors and oil of purity. Mixing those together. Right, this is going to be fun. Now there are a couple of things. One other thing that I did notice, and this is if I look at Mutandis, which is the obviously thing. Now we can use that for several things. So we can combine 8 Mutandis with Netherwort to get Mutandis Extremis, which I have no idea what that does, but we'll find out one day, I'm sure. Shapeless crafting, we can convert rotten flesh into pork chops. We can put a pork chop into a pork chop, which seems a bit odd. And there is, what's it, graveyard dust. Now I'm fairly certain, I'm sure I saw, where's my ent? Ent twig. What can you use? Oh, Mutandis Extremis to make my mutating sprig. So I'm going to just last run around, I'll have a sleep while we're over there, and we're going to make a mutating sprig, because that sounds pretty cool, and with my gut feeling is it is probably a wand which mutates in much the same way that Mutandis extremis mutates things with some durability. Now I know I have Mutandis because I made some before we started. So let's go and see, because there's quite a few things, plants and stuff, that you can't get. Right, where's my Mutandis? And I've got a couple of Entwigs because the little buggers keep attacking me when I chop their trees down. And we'll drop that round there. And then we'll zap that round and we'll go there and we get a mutating sprig. So, no. Yeah. Maybe it doesn't do what I thought it did. Well, it's got to do something. So, anyway, we will investigate that more fully next time. Now, the only other thing was I'm sure there was something called a fume funnel and a filtered fume funnel. Now I can't make that one because that requires this fume filter, which requires a charge to tune a tuned stone, and that's outside my league. But this one is doable. It's quite expensive, but that basically increases the chances of this thing getting fumes. So we'll probably do that next time. Hopefully by next time I will also have some more of the structure here built, and we'll probably not do the building on camera next time. We'll just concentrate on the witchery for the time being. Still not sure. Oh, that's interesting. Pardon me. Yeah, that's very interesting. You see that as lava through the magic wall. Yeah, so let me know what you think about this. I'm still in two minds about it. It has to be said. I suppose one solution would be to take this out from here and then do something so we haven't got this walkway around at the top here. That might make it a little bit more acceptable. I think we may do that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. It's been a little bit bitty bobby because I'm still learning witchery and still trying to get myself re-established after the move, which is proving taking longer than I thought it may take. But yeah, till next time, see you soon, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.